Hello everyone, this is Teacher Juvie and I will be your guide for today's lesson.
For today's lesson, we will discuss how to read and write numbers up to 100,000 in symbols and in words. These are the things that we need to remember when we are reading numbers. Separate the numbers by periods. Then, the number formed by the digits in one period are read together along with the name of the period. Let's try this example. Paano natin babasahin ang naka-underline na number? So una, paghiwalayin natin ang mga numbers by periods. Tingnan ang table. Meron tayong dalawang periods, thousands and units. Sa ilalim ng thousands period ay ang 100,000, 10,000, at thousands. At sa ilalim naman ng units period ay ang hundreds, tens, at ones. Tandaan na ang isang period ay binubuo ng 3 digits. Pag naghiwalay tayo ng mga digits, mag-start tayo sa kanan. So, ilagay natin na magkakasama sa unit period ang digits na 5, 7, at 6. Then, sa thousands period naman ay ang 4 at 5. Basahin natin na magkakasama ang mga digits sa isang period kasabay ng kanyang period name. Ang pagbabasa ng numbers ay mula sa kaliwa pa kanan. Una nating basahin ang 54, kasabay ang kanyang period name na 1,000. Kaya, 54,000. Sunod ay ang nasa unit period na 675. Pero tandaan na ang unit period ay di na binabanggit sa pagbabasa. So, this number is read as 54,675. Okay, let's try another example. Let us read the underlined number. So, first step, pagsamasamahin natin sa isang period ang 3 digits. So, we have 107 sa thousands na period at 836 sa units period. So, this number is read as 107,836. Proceed naman tayo sa pagsusulat ng numbers. Here are the things that we need to remember when we are writing numbers. Starting from the right, separate the unit period from the thousand period by providing a space or writing a comma after 3 places. Then, when writing numbers in symbols, use 0 as a placeholder. Meron tayong dalawang ways ng pagsulat ng numbers. We write numbers in symbols and in words. So, in writing numbers in symbols, starting from the right, separate the unit period from the thousand period by providing a space or comma after 3 places. Use 0 as a placeholder. So, let's have this example. Write 48,032 in symbols. So, we can write 48,032 using this format. We can use as a comma or a space. Then, kung napapansin nyo, doon sa unit period ay 32 lang. Kailangan diba, ang isang period ay binubuo ng 3 digits. So, bilang pampuno sa nawawalang place, gagamit tayo ng 0 as a placeholder. Kaya magiging ganito kapag isinulat ang number in symbols. So, we write the number 48,032 using comma or 48,032 using space and 0 as a placeholder. How about writing number in words? When we write number in words, you make sure na tama ang inyong spelling, syempre. So, be familiar sa mga words na ginagamit natin in writing numbers in words like 100 and 1,000. Common mistakes kasi ng mga bata ang pag-spell sa mga words na yan. So, let's be careful. Okay, so let's write the underlined numbers in words. This is also similar when we read the numbers. So, if you know how to read numbers, alam nyo rin ito isulat dapat. Basahin nyo lang ang number from left to right. So, 137, then say the period, 137,000. Read the number in the unit period, 6. So, we write this number as 137,006. Okay, another example. Write the underlined number in words. Again, read the number from left to right. So, we have 56. Say the period, 56,000. Then, 420. So, always remember that if you know how to read numbers, it will be easy for you to write the numbers in symbols and in words.
Thanks for watching this video. Hit like if you learned from this video and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Thank you so much.